Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new Dak music video. I appreciate you being here, and today we are reacting to the brand new Daeya album called Daedalus Project Era Reversal. This project is a 10-track album from Daeya. It's heavy, by the way. It's a heavy album. And you may know Daeya as DDD, or I believe Daedalus was another alias that they went under. But this is a heavy album when you may know them for some of their more melodic tunes, or even some of their collaborations with other artists such as Autumn Hate, because their collaborations are really good. And this album is no exception to that. There's some things that I have to say going throughout this album, but there are also some unbelievable things in this album, just hidden gems. We also have 4 collaborations on here, those people being Akeos, Neonix, Digitist, and Molly. Like a crazy lineup. I'm not gonna lie, on a debut album, this is good. This is really good. So I hope you enjoy my reaction to the brand new Daeya album, Daedalus Project Era Reversal. All right, Daeya, this is the Daedalus Project Era Reversal. We have 10 tracks on here. I'm looking at this. This is like similar to the Sizzy album, not gonna lie, because a lot of these tracks are over 4 minutes, with only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks being under 4 minutes. The rest of them being 4.5, 5 minutes. There is a track on here that is close to 7 minutes. So this is big. This is big time. The cover art is not it. I don't mind the cover art. It's abstract. I dig it. I am a fan of abstract art, so I love Daeya, but wasn't expecting this from them. Okay, let's check this out. I will say I have not listened to a lot of Daeya or DDD to that point. Obviously, Enchantress with Mad Dubz was good. Monument with Autumn Hate was good. Clockwork Reason was good. I have that one saved. Good artist. Haven't listened to a lot of them, so let's check it out. Tragedy Circle. Too much stuff going on. The bass and whatnot is really covering up the lead. Yeah, I can barely hear the lead. Not gonna lie. Feels like it needs more sidechain. Yeah, it absolutely needs more sidechain. And yeah, the melody is just completely covered up by the bass one shot. Daeya's harder songs usually have mixing issues like this. Interesting. Peak Daeya was Aether Plane EP. Had good ideas, great mix downs, and memorability. They used to do Square 4, then switched to Tear Out for a bit, then went to the melodic route. I mean, I dig it. This part is so loud, I can't even hear myself. I literally cannot hear myself. I think, okay, Tragedy Circle has like this kind of story to it. That build was definitely for something, which was cool. So Tragedy Circle was good. There was a really loud section where I couldn't hear myself. Song so loud we couldn't even hear it. Yeah, well then there you go. So this is much better. Oh, I didn't even realize like there's 4 collabs on here. This is good. Not as messy as the last one, yeah, for sure. Because there is sidechain on this one. Not a lot, but you can hear it. No transition into that. I'm gonna save this though. I do like this. I would have thought this album would have been melodic considering their aesthetic. Yeah, you would think. I mean, the project is called Daedalus Project Era Reversal, so it makes me think that they're doing something that's different than what they're known for. Hence, why they're not doing melodic. Yeah, this is good. This is a well-mixed track. I don't know if it's like completely for me in the sense that I'm gonna come back to it and listen to it because I think it's really good, but this is still good. That screech is too much. Yeah, I think I said enough about that one. That sustain at the end or the screech kind of thing was not for me. I don't even know if the track was for me, but I'm gonna come back to it and give it some more listens. I do like it. Like, it's mixed well. I just don't know if it's unique to the point where I would come back and think it's you know, so good to the sense that I would want to come back a lot. So that's kind of my take on that. Let's go to Drowned in Shame. Where is this going? Oh, that's sustain, man. Yeah, they're very talented. They're extremely talented. Although some of their heavier mixes, if you were here for the first song, oh, that was loud at the end. Some of the heavy mixes are too much. They're just not it. That was piercing right at the very end. Yeah, the drums on this are the best part. I feel like this section is the same as the first drop switch. I'm not sensing anything different here. Okay, I said enough about that one. This is Scorching Heart. Oh, kind of a transition, at least with the sounds. Sounds are kind of harsh. Yeah, the sustain is harsh. That's what I'm getting, at least. Drop is a bit experimental, but I actually like it. It kind of fits the visuals too. Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the visuals up in the top left. I love that plugin, by the way. 6K Labs, very good. I like the art on this for sure. I think it kind of does fit the Daeya style. Is this on SoundCloud? I'm using Spotify, but I'm sure this is on SoundCloud. Oh my gosh. Sustain in the back is like literally for 2 beats. So I dig it. Chat, is this the best one so far? I think this is the best one so far. I'm gonna save this. I don't need Daeya tear out. Well, we're getting it. I don't mind the sustain on this one. Yeah, it's very small. That vocal was kind of similar to Molly, I feel like, which Molly is actually on this album. The four collabs are Akeos, Neonix, Digitist, and Molly. I'm excited for some of those. Oh, I would have loved to hear those sustains as part of the lead. I think that would have been cool. Minimalism actually works there. Yeah, it does. This is the best one. This is absolutely the best one. Man, I really appreciate the intentionality of all the parts of a song. You got intro, drop, switch, midsection, drop, switch, outro. There's so much being put into all of those, unlike whales. So I dig it. I wonder if that's Morse code. I'm curious because it kind of sounds like it. Anyways, that's the best one by far. Faded Encounter. Minute 20 intro. Love the intentionality there. It's kind of bouncy. Yeah, I feel like this is a retextured song of some of the others that we've heard. I don't know if there's too much variation here, I feel like. Sounds like a sudden death snare. This section sounds like sudden death too. That's good. Under intense. I dig the difference in intensity, I guess. I like it. Because the thing for me is everything has been heavy so far, so the few things in Scorching Heart and Faded Encounter that have not been as heavy, I've enjoyed it because it's been a break. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think Daeya really likes their sustains. I don't like the snare here as well either. It's just, it sounds so far back. Cool sound design though, yeah, that's for sure. I really appreciate it. I just feel like it's a longer retextured song of some of the past 4 that we've listened to. Snares have been lacking a little bit. Some of them have. I'm telling you, that's a sudden death snare. This album is a hit or miss. Fair. I really like these keys here though. Really like that. I like that outro a lot, actually. I just feel like that track was a retextured version of some of the other tracks we've listened to. Not the best. I think right now Scorching Heart is the best, but this is the Akeos collab, Sulphur. I hope Daeya does not get carried here, but I hope that Daeya sound does not overrule some of the collaborator sound, because Daeya and Akeos, Neonix, Digitist, and Molly, this is going to be good. It's good so far, but the sustains, man, and I usually love sustains. There's some sustains I can dig. I'm a little more lenient on sustains than Primal Rights. Like Cure by Noor, I think has a really good sustain. Easily my fave one so far. Okay. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Is this the first time that I'm gonna like actually move in this stream? Let me save that. What? What is that? Yeah, I don't think Akeos carried here because I'm not hearing 100% Akeos, but I think the rhythm came from Akeos because this. Oh, and some of the glitchy stuff too. Oh my gosh. I think this song is really good because of the fact that I just really like Akeos. So, Akeos brought the mix that Daeya needed. Yeah, that's for sure. Some of the drum variations too, how the kick is going off of the 1 and 3 standard. Yeah, this is the best one. This is the best one. Holy crap. I think a lot of us said this, but Akeos brought the mix that Daeya needed. Daeya brought the sounds together, except for Akeos brought some of the glitchy stuff to it. I think Akeos also brought the flow as well, some of the rhythm stuff. That's just nasty. I love those two together. Akeos, yeah, Akeos really did well on that collab because that is dope. Best one so far. Let's move to Brain Static with Neonix. Okay, Neonix can sometimes get too goofy for me, but usually I'm a fan. Usually I'm a fan. I'm sorry, wait, what? Yeah, Initiate, you're right. Although Scorching Heart was really good. Okay, so hot take. This is insane, by the way. Like really good, but hot take. This is a reskin of the Akeos collab. I don't know which is better yet. Yeah, Sudden Death collab with Neonix is ridiculous. The Sizzy one is pretty good as well. And this one, oh my gosh. I just wish Neonix would release. I feel like he's been gone forever. This section's generic. It's mixed well, but generic. No, that sustain is not it. I'm sorry. That's a bit better. Yeah, Primal would hate this part. There is way too much sustain in this album. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sustain on 10 tracks. If there's sustain on 2 tracks, I think that's fine. Maybe 3. There's been sustain in every single track. I don't know if that's the Daeya sound, but that's just a lot of sustain, and there's some that I dig, some that I'm not. I'm kind of over it though, I'm not gonna lie. I think the Akeos one was better than Neonix at the moment, but that track was still good. That first drop was insane, and that is something I'll go back to. So, Reality Rupture with Digitist. Back that up. Back that booty up. Okay. This wasn't as good as I thought I was hearing. It sustains again. And then I feel like a lot of the stabby stuff that we've heard a lot throughout this album as well. I don't know, just the sound of everything is getting old. That guitar section at the beginning was insane. Yeah, Sizzy did the stabbiness perfectly. Yeah, it's hard to manage this because like we have 10 tracks that are producing the same sound. Even though we have 4 collaborations on here, the sounds of Daeya are getting old. And Daeya does not, I feel like in the heavy scene, since we're seeing that this is a heavy album, and I really appreciate the fact that Daeya decided to go like, hey, let's do something different. Why not? I really respect that and appreciate it. They're trying to put themselves out there. But when it comes down to it, 10 tracks of the same sound in the same genre, there's not any subgenre change either. It's all been tear out, loud, glitchy stuff. There's no rhythm on here. It gets old after a time. And that's what I'm feeling right now. I mean, and even if they polish it, I feel like they need to have more variation for a project of this scale. This is 10 tracks and all 10 tracks sound very similar. Yeah, that was all Digitist. That was all Digitist there, but it still sounds the same as the rest of the album, you know? I don't know. That one was good. I really liked the guitar part. It was honestly my favorite. Let's move on. Challenger with Molly. Think Molly collab and the akeos song carry this album. Okay, that's good to hear. Someone else said that the Molly collab was meh. I love Molly, by the way. Their DRT album, or EP, sorry, was actually surprisingly really good. No Sympathy. My favorite was Path of Bones. That was ridiculous. Oh! That is so Molly. I'm sorry. Who said this was meh, bro? Oh, this is so good. Yeah, that snare's in the back. I wish it was a little more punchy, but I still dig it. The bass on this is the best low end in the entire album. Yeah, this is absolutely peak. Yeah, oh, dude, Molly. This is why I love Molly. That's fair, Alpha. I'm not criticizing you at all. I think this is so good, though. This is up there with the akeos collab. This is probably second best on the album for me. It depends on my mood, because some days I'll want the fast stuff, and then other days I'll just want like a gritty, heavy-hitting thing. This is that for me. This drop is good. I like the first drop better, though. This is a 5-minute track, though, so we might get some more out of this, man. Album sounds like Daeya's old style. What it is all heavy. It's not melodic, which is the new Daeya style. So Daeya is a hit or miss. I dig it though. Some of their melodic stuff is pretty good. But yeah, akeos and Molly collabs with Daeya has been great. Yeah, that drop is ridiculous, by the way. That track is good. That's the second best, I think, personally. Okay, this is Vengeance Fixation. Initiate. Oh, boy. This is loud. Holy crap. Daeya, calm down. Hearing from the preview, it sounds insane. Okay. This is wild. There's a few minute details that are making this not hit heavy for me, and part of it is sustains. I'm done with the sustains. I'm not gonna lie. I'm done. This is one of the better tracks though on the album, in solo tracks, I will say. I agree with you, Void. That is cool. That was a better hardstyle section than in some others I've heard. Right, 10. That was okay. Again, it's not something I'll listen to. I hate hardstyle with a passion. I never like it. There was a few things though that I was like, yeah, that was cool. Very cool variation from the normal of hardstyle. The norm, sorry. Up tempo, not hardstyle. No, that's hardstyle. What do you mean? Love that outro. Love that outro. Very medieval. Oh gosh, that outro is sick. That song was okay for me. I like the beginning, but the up tempo style was meh. I never like it. So it's basically the same thing as hardstyle, basically. Yeah, that's the Daeya album. My favorites absolutely are the akeos collab, the Molly collab. Digitist was okay. Scorching Heart, I think, is the best solo track on here. So those are probably my top 3. is Sulphur, Challenger, and Scorching Heart. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching the entirety of this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe down below and let me know what you think of this project. I'm on several other platforms, such as these, so feel free to give me a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.